Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Alrighty, you guys, it's the first official day of summer and I hadn't got much done. Okay, so true story, Jackson is doing an internship and he interns about 45 minutes from where we live. So with that being said, I have to take him to work. And he has to go early. Oh, not early, 9:30, but we still have to leave about 8:30. And so I did get up early this morning to do a few things. Sorry, y'all, I'm intermittent fasting. It's 12:40 and I'm trying to prepare my first meal of the day. And so let me put my potato in first because I did half a workout because I didn't have a chance to finish. Let me get my potato and then I'll come right back. Okay, I apologize. I do have the microwave going. It's microwaving my potato. That might not be the best, but I'm going to do the best I can. So I did get up this morning to get a few things done. And I pulled all the sheets off my bed. Told Jackson to pull the sheets off his bed. We got his first load of his clothes washed because he's doing soccer and he smells like a track team. And I went out to the garden to pick veggies while he was taking a shower and getting ready. And we had his load of laundry going. Because I needed to do my sheets. Well, I haven't done my sheets because his load was getting finished. And then I needed to leave to take him to work. So I left to take him to work. Now my plan is to take him to work and just go immediately to the gym. Which I did. Took him immediately to work and I went to the gym. But I had a nail appointment at 11. So I only got about 20 minutes of my workout done. Because again, it's a 45-minute drive to get him where he needs to go. It's like 30. The GPS says over 40 minutes, but it's really like 35, 40 minutes right there. But I still have to drive. So it's a whole 2 hours in my car. That's just wasted time, which I don't have time to waste. So anyway, I had an appointment at 11 to get my nails done. It took her about an hour. Then I needed to get some. I am out of my medication that helps with the hot flashes, so I just had to grab some of that. And a few other things I picked up at Walmart. And now I'm back home. I debated whether going back to the gym to finish the workout. But then by that time, it would be time to pick up Jackson again. And I had a load of sheets. I had my sheets in the washer. Which when I got home, it was an error reading, unbalanced load. So I had to get that unjammed. Now that's spinning. So I can finish my load of sheets and get his load of sheets in. So I said all that to say I haven't eaten and I haven't done half of the stuff that I had planned, but I am up. I am getting stuff done. So I got my green beans all picked, just a couple. Trying to start off with as many leafy things as I can. I'm going to see if there's any meat in the fridge. I don't know if there is, but I need some protein for sure. I'm going to have a salad, and I'm going to have these green beans and that potato. Sounds like a lot, but I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock last night, maybe a few minutes after 7. So I've got a thing of green beans. I'm going to boil these, just parboil them, and then I'm just going to let them blister in the pan. Now, on the positive note, Jackson does not have to work at his paid job this afternoon. So once I pick him up, we're stopping at the gym, and I'm going to be able to finish up my workout, and then we're coming right back home. So that's a positive part. And then sister will be home. So once they're all home and we're all home together, I do plan to make a delicious, yummy recipe for dinner using that cabbage over there, and then I'm gonna do a canning project. Now y'all, can I just say this? People don't make it easy for you. I don't drink alcohol, but I need alcohol for this canning recipe. I'm going to be doing a peach bourbon jam. And I texted my sister. I said, remember the time when you could buy liquor at the grocery store? You can't buy liquor at the grocery store no more. Y'all, I'm not going into the Alphabet store. I just cannot bring myself to go into the Alphabet store. So I decide, at Walmart, there's a lot of wine and beer. And I didn't need any of that for the recipe. I don't have my paper, but I'm doing the peach bourbon jam from Ball Canning Recipes. And so I just need a 1/4 cup of bourbon, y'all. 1/4 cup is all I need. That's all I need. I don't even need a whole lot. 1/4 cup, that's all. So I didn't see it. I was like, okay, well, let me look on the other side, see if there's anything. So I saw this little tiny brown bottle. I was like, oh, we cooking with grease. Long Island iced tea. Somebody tell me, Long Island iced tea, could I have used that in place of bourbon? It's brown. I was thinking there might be something else in it. I don't know what goes in that stuff, because I don't drink. Okay. Anywho, that was $1.48. I was like, oh, I could buy $1.48. I was trying to, get it real quick in case one of my students was walking around Walmart, because they find me. But I wasn't sure. So I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know if there was other stuff in it, and I wanted to be true to the recipe of using, I don't know what's in there. So this is what I found. This is what I ended up finding. A 10-pack, and I don't need 10 of these. Y'all, I need 1/4 cup, which is probably one of these little doodinkles right here. A 10-pack of this Fireball cinnamon. And the only thing I saw on the back was with smooth whiskey, because I looked to see what I can substitute bourbon, and whiskey was on the list. So I was like, Lord Jesus, I don't even need to have alcohol in my house. Nobody in here drinks alcohol, but I don't like to have stuff around. But I'm going to make a bourbon chicken. So I thought, oh, I'll use some of this, and I'm going to put that in the crock pot. And we're going to do lettuce wraps. I saw a video, a reel on Instagram or TikTok, one of those. And so I'm going to do a lettuce wrap, and I'm going to take that meat, and I'm going to get the meat drunk. I'm going to have Jackson do like an Asian-y flair. And then I'll do a crock pot with the bourbon chicken, and then I will use it in the recipe. So that should get me a couple of these bottles gone. But I'm going to also do that peach jam again on jam day. So I will already have some. That way, I was like, well, you're going to do this recipe again. I don't want to double the recipe, but I am going to do this recipe again. So with that being said, I was okay with having extra of this, because the jam party is just in a couple of weeks. And then I won't have to ask anybody to pick it up for me, because again, I'm not going to the Alphabet. I'm just not. Now, what you do is your business. Okay. So these are tender green beans. Let me just say, I did green beans last year, and my green beans didn't do well. They kind of got diseased. But these green beans, and I've been picking them early. If they're fully ready, that's fine. But I've been picking them young, and they are so tender. That's all the boiling I'm going to do. I'm going to drain this water off, and I'm going to season them up just a tiny bit, and that's going to be it for the green beans. I got to find some meat. All right. Make sure to clean them real good, because they came from out the garden. So now I'm just going to season these up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic, and I'm going to do a little bit of onion powder, and some chili powder. And then I'm just going to put a little spray oil on. Just some spray oil. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I got any leftover taco meat from last night. If I do, I'm gonna throw it in. Oh, I do. Very good. Oh, and some of the hot honey sauce. Okay. All right. So I have a little bit of that hot honey sauce I made last night. There's a little bit of the turkey meat, which I'm just gonna eat all of this. This is probably right around 3 or 4 ounces of turkey meat. And I'm gonna eat it because I haven't eaten today. Now, I feel like I'm all over the place because it's 12, almost 1 o'clock, and I still haven't done half the stuff I need to do. The good part about Jackson's internship is it's only every other day. And then it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday 1 week, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday 1 week. So it does give me a little bit more flexibility where I'm not having to go there every day. He does work 3 to 4 days a week at his regular job, his paid job, which is totally fine as well. However, I'm still going to have some days when I'm actually going to be able to get some stuff done right as I get home. I mean, right as I get up in the morning. Okay. So here I've got a small frying pan. I'm actually going to switch burners here, because those green beans are pretty done. I just need to now make, do my potato. I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Alrighty, you guys, I ate lunch. Well, my first only meal of the day. And went to pick up Jackson. Went back to the gym to finish up my workout. So now it is time for me to get started. So my bed is still not made, and I'm going to do that. The washing machine is acting a little weird, and so we're trying to work through it. But I found something in the garage earlier that's going to help me get my life together. Well, not really, but... So I came out to this garage and noticed that I have a bag. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah. A bag here with laundry stuffs in it, like sheets and towels, and I'm not sheets and towels, but sheets and blankets. So I'm going to get Jackson to pull this out because that black and white, pink and white one I'm going to put in my room. And then we're going to empty out that bag altogether. I'm going to get the bed made. Jackson, will you come and pull this out for me, please? And then I'm going to get shifting stuff around in this canning closet so that I can get my canning project started. All right, so this is my cedar chest. I've had this cedar chest for a long time. And this was what I was using for, for some like big blankets and different stuff like that. But I have this big bag full of blankets and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this empty and make sure that this is packed up the way it's supposed to be so I can fit the majority of the stuff in here and not in this bag. So sister, please come over here and move this for me. And then take this blue blanket to your brother's room. There. All right, so Shamika called, interrupted what I was saying. So what I'm going to do now is I pulled out a few things that we're not going to use. Yellow curtains. Nothing in my house is yellow, so we don't need yellow curtains. These pillowcases are broken. I have some that are very dingy like, so I'm getting rid of stuff. And I know people would say, but keep it. You might need it. Listen, I got more linens than anybody I know. I got all kinds of stuff in this house. Mind your business. And there's just things that don't need to stay. I mean, who needs 17 pairs of black curtains? Who, friend? Who? And then I don't have any grommets in my house, but I have curtains with grommets. So guess what? Half that went. Now this whole thing is totally empty. What's going to end up happening now, I got some screws that I'm short because this thing is broke. I may need to fix that. I'll get it fixed. But and then why do I have buttons? Okay, I have. Sister, I need you to see what's in those drawers over there because I'm going to fill this thing up with what's in those drawers. inside of here, I found two little knobs that I assume are supposed to go on the front. And as it were, I would be missing a screw. Okay, so I was able to get one on, but not the other. I had some, what is this? I had some dryer sheets in here to keep everything from smelling crazy, but of course, those dryer sheets are old. So sister's gonna open up those things and show me what I have as far as linens. Sheets, pillowcases, I have curtains. What do I have? Whatever I have, let's try to fill this thing up.
We're just pulling it all.
Yep. But I wouldn't undo it. I would just pull it out as a group.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I can know what I have. I got sheets, I got curtains, I got pillowcases.
Give you a stack.
Yes, a stack is fine. A stack is perfect. Let me see. Do I have this color anywhere? Jackson, here are new sheets for your bed. Okay. Let me see. The easiest thing would be to put the light stuff together. Like I have brown pillowcases, they would go together. And then this color would go with its sheets, right? That would be the easiest thing. I got bed skirts. So I'm just trying to put the light things together.
What is that?
We don't know, but it's a lot of stuff that I think this is a duvet. Yeah, that's a duvet that I just got, so I'm gonna put that over here. More pillowcases. And what I'm doing is I'm emptying out that dresser at the door because it is very heavy in here to me. My house seems very heavy and it's summertime and my house should not feel as heavy as it feels. And so I need to debunk, escalate. I need to get all the stuff out that is not serving us right now. It's not serving me. And Alana's like, well, mine, you just gonna buy it again. Okay, well, if I decide later on that I want to buy it again, guess what I'm gonna do? Buy it again. But today is not the day. Okay, what else you got? These are all pillowcases.
No.
These are all pillowcases.
So I figured it's really bad.
Huh?
You put
Pillowcases. Pillowcases. More pillowcases. And curtains. More pillowcases. These are going on the bed. And more curtains. So these are just things that we've had forever in a day that's taking up space, that's not helpful, that's not being used. And I agree that I would love to have extras just in case we always have an extra set of everything, but I don't need 15 sets of everything. And so if I don't need it, it's going out of here. Calm down, Brenda, because mama has to go on a walk. She must walk the end. So I'm not going to run you through all of this. Okay, sister. I'm not going to run you through all of this. Just trust me. This is what I'm doing. I'm not using velvet anymore. I have hot flashes. Nobody's using velvet at all. Period. Not with a hot flash.
He forgot his phone. What's phone?
Good. He needs to throw it in the trash.
How was he supposed to communicate with you? Why are you ready to?
Yeah. He doesn't. So just trust me. I got it. All right, y'all. We're back. We have effectively gotten not as much done as I wanted to get done. However, all of the sheets are now in this thing, and that dresser is ready to go in Jackson's room. The one he has in there now is broken, so I'm gonna get Mr. Jerome to haul it off. All those goodies on top of that dresser are for like when we have Sunday suppers. I'm bringing that in the kitchen. And those things that are on the floor down here are just going to be tossed in the trash. These things are going to the Goodwill. Please don't tell me to send that stuff to the Goodwill. Those pillow sheets are dingy, dirty, have spots, probably sleep drool stains, and I'm not sending that to the Goodwill. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do it. So, but we do have a bag that we're gonna donate, which is perfectly fine. Everything I need, all the extra stuff is fitting into this thing for right now. I told sister if she gets anything more, she'll have to store it in her room, and Jackson does not care about that type of stuff, so his stuff is in there as well. Now, I'm gonna turn my camera around and show you the remainder. This is the real life, for real situation of how life is going right now. That's all I'm saying. Just prepare yourself, because I don't think y'all have ever in all these years seen my house look crazy. However, today is your moment. It's your moment. All right, so here's what we have. This is dinner thawing out. I gotta drink 2 more of these. I'm working on a canning project after I get dinner done. Sister's working on some meal prep. I got a recipe here. We have been doing one load of laundry for probably 18 hours. There was something wrong with the spin cycle. We took some of the bedding out. I'm just gonna take bedding to the washing shop. I'm not even gonna try to do it in the regular washer anymore. It's just too much. And then here are some books I got from school. And we have some tomatoes dehydrating in the dehydrator. So this is about to be the project for the next hour, which it won't take that long. It will only take about 30 minutes if everybody was on board. But I struggle with the onboardness. So anywho, I'm trying to upload a video actually right now. Ooh, and I got to get a grocery haul set. Okay, I'm uploading a video right now, and I got to go set a video to go live. It should have went live 8 minutes ago, but I'll do it right now. So I'll be back with you guys when we get something else done. Now, my task for today, I got the bed changed, finally got the laundry to spin, is to get all of these clothes put up. These are clean. I just got to put them up. And take anything that I'm not wearing, not going to use, to the Goodwill. So I'm getting rid of all the things that do not work for me. Shoes, clothes, anything. That is pretty good, and I want somebody else to enjoy our going, simply because it's not beneficial for me to keep it. And there are quite a few things that I just need to get rid of. And while they may be nice, they are not worth my time, my effort, or my energy. This shelf is moving back into the closet because I have empty space for it. And then I also need to get my gym bag packed. I'm trying my hardest not to go out of the house until it's time to take Jackson to work, which is about 3 o'clock. Because Walmart's closed, Goodwill's closed. I just want to make one kind of zippity dip around instead of going out twice. I can go out. I would love to get that canning recipe done, but I don't have jars. So I'm going to have to go buy jars today. And if I do that, I'm gonna have to go out. So anywho, my plan is I already got a little, the reason I'm getting rid of shoes, let me sit down, I'll talk about it. The reason I'm getting rid of some shoes, things I got from Goodwill, well, I'd gotten a pair of Chucks from there, and they were nice. I love those shoes. Always wanted a pair. Well, I went to Houston in March, I believe. I think I went to Houston in March. And I wore those Chucks. I wore them on the plane. I just wore them around because I really like those shoes. My feet started to hurt, and I couldn't figure out what was going on with my feet. And after a while, I just knew. And I was only there for like 3 days. I had other shoes too, but these were kind of my walk around shoes. And y'all have never had this happen before. I ended up having a corn on my foot. I just knew something was wrong. And not only did I have a corn on the outside of my foot, I got one underneath my foot. And then I got one between my toes. And I said, oh no ma'am. And I never had that before, only with this pair of shoes. And I don't think it was because the shoes came from the Goodwill. My son was telling me, Trandon, he's like, yeah, mom, they run tight, they run small. And so they were just
way smaller in the foot part, in the toe part, than I guess I needed. And I let them go. And I said from now, and I've been battling them since March, right? Battling those corns. I went to get my toes done one time, and I had been using some medicated pads to kind of dry it up and kill it. And I went to get my toes done, and I did not remove the bandage prior to going to get my toes done. And the girl looked at my foot like, oh my God. And she has done my feet before, and I've never had any problems, but she was even scared to touch it because the medication had made it so that it was drying it up. But anyway, it was just nasty looking. It was fine. I wasn't hurt. It didn't hurt me. When I came home from the foot, I just went ahead and picked it off because it had softened it enough that it could be removed. Anyway, long story short, I don't want to have any shoes that are going to cause my feet to get in problems. I'm getting rid of it. And then I have some clothing, even though my body is still changing and I'm not in a size that I was before. I'm not in a size I was before. So if clothes make me look fat or feel fat, I'm getting rid of them. I know they might still be good clothes, but I don't like baggy clothes. I don't want to wear oversized barrel jeans, not my jam. Give me a skinny jean. I want to see the progress. I don't want to feel like my thighs are that big anymore. And I got a couple pairs of pants that just need to go, and it's fine. I have a dress that I really like, and I can fit it everywhere comfortably except my arms. Well, the reason that I can't fit it in my arms is because I'm building muscle, right? So now the muscle's coming is kind of making the arms tighter, right? Y'all see that muscle in there. And so, but it fits everywhere else. But it's just not going to work for my current body type. And so I'm like, Lord, I don't want to go up a size in my clothes because it'll be too big everywhere else. It'll just fit my arms. So I may be wearing kind of like this kind of thing, until my arms figure out what they're going to do. And that may be it. So I'm going to go through my clothes, just kind of pull out the things I love. Things I don't love are just going to have to go somewhere else. And I'm slowly downsizing. This won't take me long because I already, putting up clothes is not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and move that shelf. Jackson's in the bed. I'll move it without him. I don't need him. I'll just empty it off, move it real fast. And then that will be done. It does help in the filming space, but it also makes my bedroom very heavy. And now that I've moved the cart, there was a rolling cart in my closet, and I put that in the greenhouse for storage. That's going to be, that space is free, so I can put that back in the closet. It was in there to begin with. It's no problem. And it'll work out fine. It'll just lighten up what's in my room for a little bit and help me. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. This is not a major rearrange. This is just a beginning of the summer cleaning. I'm just cleaning out. I'm trying to get stuff done. There's going to be part 2 and part 3 and part 4 and 5 of this video, just because I'm trying to get slowly but surely do little things that I haven't been able to get done over the school year. So let me do that, and then I will be right back. All right, y'all. It has been many, many days. I'm going to close that vlog, and we're getting ready to vlog again. Canon today, so you're going to get a Canon video. We're going to close that vlog, though. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. So many things got done. I took a lot of stuff to the Goodwill. Oh, I've done a ton of things. Let me see. Did I do anything over there? No. But we're going to be dehydrating some tomatoes today. I'm going to get this Canon project finished so that I can get all of that situated. So I'll do the Canon closet, show you everything, label everything, get this project done. And then I'm moving. This at the door is going into Jackson. See, y'all, this is what my children leave around my house. I do need to eat, though. It's 11. Well, it'll be 11 o'clock in a few minutes. I haven't eaten yet. So I'm going to do that, finish up this vlog, and then I'm going to jump into some canning in the kitchen because that's just what I need to do. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.